Hi everybody and welcome to the Flute Practice. Today we're going to be looking at a really nice little articulation exercise you can do to help you find precision and accuracy in your articulation. This is particularly useful for your mid-register, so E's, D's. We all know these are famously horrible, so let's go check it out. What we're going to do today is a little exercise playing around with ta, ha, and puh. So first thing you can do is you can just, on an E, just doing the t's, just checking in where are we, where we're at. So the next thing we're going to move on to is the ha. For those of you that haven't done this before, basically all it is instead of saying ta for your articulation, you're just leaving away the ta and just saying ha, ha, ha. You'll feel it's kind of more of a diaphragm movement. The easiest way to explain the ha, maybe you're hiding behind the door, your little sister or brother or cousin or nephew or whatever is walking through and you want to give them a fright. And you really want to, scare them. So you're going to say ha! You're not going to be like ha! Try this, see what happens. What you'll probably realize is that instead of your stomach going in, which you'd think, your stomach goes out. Just to show you what this kind of looks like in this abdomen area, basically what you're going to do, instead of going ha in like that, you're going ha out like that. Ha. Just to show you with my other hand maybe. So instead of you going in ha, you go ha out like that. So if you thought this was going to be a fabulous place to look good and lose the weight, it's not. This is about getting your stomach out. So sorry guys and girls who want to suck their stomachs in. It's not going to happen in flute playing. So on our E again, we're just going to go. You're going to hear, like I just did, it's going to really want to crack. It's quite a tricky exercise to do. If this is really difficult, you might want to start it on a slightly easier note, like a B. I generally find that all of us kind of have our good note, that note that I can really play that note very well. So if you know what that note is, then try with that note first. If you don't know what that note is, then maybe you just want to experiment around with, different notes. See which note kind of works best for you on first try. Okay, so let's get back to our has on the flute. Practicing on my B again. If ha is not new to you, you're going to want to kind of practice getting this really accurate, clean, and fast. So I'm going to do Tafanel Goban number 1. You can also just do normal G major scale, whatever. Then we're going to move on to the next exercise, which is using the puh. Now this one for me, when I first learned it, was very unusual. I'd never done it before. I'd done much more of the ha, but it's really great for finding control here. So here's what we're going to do. Choose a note again. I'm going to choose B again. I like my B's. And we're going to say p, 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 so just p, but p. So you're really just letting the air separate your lips very slightly. Great. Once you kind of get used to this feeling, you can do the same thing with either Tafanel Goban, starting on G or G major scale, whatever you like. In the beginning, it's going to feel quite tricky. It's going to kind of want to crack, like what happens to me when I do it on E still. I need some practice for that. But with practice, it gets a lot better and you're going to feel how incredible your control is. Now, when you've really practiced the ha's and your puhs, we can start to combine the three. So what you want to do is you want to say tuh-ha-puh, tuh-ha-puh. So tuh-ha-puh in a row like this. Okay, now the goal is eventually to get all three of those sounding as similar and equal as possible, which is tricky. Let's try. So what you're going to notice is you're going to want to get your p's quite accurate and your h's very short and crisp. That's going to really get those three sounding as similar as possible. Then you can move on to that mid-register, which you really hate, which I really hate, which most of us really hate, your e's. So we start off, I'm just going to practice all of this. So I'm going to do my t's first. Okay, feeling where I'm at, kind of teetering on the edge. Now my ha. Then I'm going to do my p's. Now I'm going to combine the three. When I've practiced that, now I'm practicing in a few seconds. You can definitely have more fun with it, explore, experiment. You also change around the p, h's and t's, so you can do something like, or whatever. You can like alternate it every second one. Have some fun. Really have some fun with this one. It's quite fun. Now we look back to our normal tonguing. I don't know if this is very audible to you, but to me it feels a lot easier and a lot better. So let me know how it goes. Be patient, practice this, give it some time. It takes some time, and tell me your experiences. Comment below, subscribe, share, do your thing. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so you can follow us there. And if you want more info or some other interesting things, check out our website. There's also a great newsletter. Yeah, happy practicing everybody, and see you next time.